Hello watch friends. As someone with a serious watch addiction, I'm always on the lookout for unique and interesting watches to add to my ever-growing collection, and to show you of course. I'm a watch magpie. I see something shiny that takes my eye, and I can't help myself. I bought this watch on eBay for an amazing price, probably owing to poor photographs on the listing. The watch came wrapped in this small box covered in tape, like a little parcel of crack or something. But fortunately, or unfortunately, depending on your outlook, it wasn't drugs. It was the Tissot Heritage Z173, a beautiful neo-vintage Art Deco tank-style dress watch dating from the 1990s. It looks like it came straight out of the 1930s, and you can tell that it's a heritage model because it has the old Tissot logo on the dial, which some people love and some people hate. Right then, let's take a closer look at this watch. The case is made of polished stainless steel and measures 36mm long by 22mm wide, with a thickness of around 8mm. The case is beautifully curved and hugs the wrist magnificently with very short and compact lugs. The crown is rounded and unsigned, and there's a polished stainless steel case back etched with the specifications. The dial is a real marvel. At first glance it appears to be a simple two-tone sector dial, but upon closer inspection you can see there is a lot more going on. The centre section is matte silver with the old Tissot logo printed in black under the 12 o'clock. Then there's a matte cream coloured sector containing the printed black Arabic numerals, with 3, 9 and 12 being slightly larger, and a small second subdial at the 6 o'clock in the same creamy colour. This is followed by a thin, high polished silver frame which really catches the light, and then a black printed minute track backed by the same matte silver finish. There are black leaf shaped hands, and the sub-second hand is a baton style. It's a dress watch, so there's no loom whatsoever. The dial has a wonderful symmetry, unspoiled by a date window. It really does look fantastic. The crystal is a mineral crystal and water resistance is just 30 meters. Movement is quartz. I'm not sure which caliber it is or how accurate it is supposed to be, but it keeps good time. The lug width is 19mm, but the strap that came with the watch is 18mm wide, tapering to 16mm at the buckle. It looks like it's made from black genuine leather with an unsigned stainless steel buckle. The strap is stamped with Tissot, but it can't be the original strap as it's too narrow, and the buckle does seem completely unsuited to this style of watch. It's comfortable enough, but yeah, it's rubbish, so it will have to go. Perhaps a rich burgundy coloured strap would go really nicely. If anyone knows where I can get a beautiful new strap for this watch with a 19mm lug width, please let me know. So what's the verdict? Well, I think it's a near perfect tank style watch. It's a 1930s watch without the vintage headache, and it's in fantastic condition considering it's perhaps 25 to 30 years old. If you look closely, there are a couple of minor blemishes on the dial, and there's the odd scratch on the crystal and bezel, but nothing major. I think the sooner you let go of the ideal of perfection and just accept that everything is flawed in some way, the sooner you'll find happiness. It can be hard to find modern tank style watches with a classic design that aren't oversized and inelegant. But of course, buying a watch from the 1930s is incredibly risky. You can easily get a lemon that has been badly restored or is a complete Franken watch. So the next best thing is to buy a more modern recreation of a watch from that era. Cartier watches are always a great choice, but they are becoming increasingly popular and more expensive, so finding gems like this Tissot is extremely satisfying. I really hit the jackpot with this one. I couldn't be happier, and it really shows you don't have to spend a fortune to get something special. I spent just £91 on this watch. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.